Let's just say you're in a fight and you're asked who should support you in order to survive, Mean Girls or Bandana Boys. As for me, I'm going this way. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do comment in the comment section. They made sure that they give us content during their days in Big Brother house. Umlilo was not Umlilo without Bandana Boys. Vazoza could not be Vazoza without Mean Girls. They left with loyal fan base and not so loyal fan base. I'll start with Bandana Boys. Bandana Boys, their main aim was to elevate men in the house, to have what we call men's conference in the house, leading the male and eliminating each and every female whom they deem to be powerful than them combined. This was a great strategy, but they slightly won that field, because how did they do that? They eliminated Ashley Ogon. My problem is when they come for Uyanda, who did not agree with their tactics. Remember that Uyanda has this feminine side to him, which shows empath. She is an empathic person, she loves passionately. She has passion for things that he does. So Uyanda was victimized by Bandana Boys for them to actually feeling like that's how they elevating themselves, that's why they are winning the game, not knowing that outside the house they are actually becoming the enemies of the nation. Hence they end up being on the street outside the house and apologizing time and time again, and people are like, we're not having it, you did that intentionally, you are just apologizing because you know things are not the way you thought they were. But one thing about Bandana Boys is that they stuck to their game till the end when they were eliminated. Mean Girls, my fighters. This group was formed after a forced union by Big Brother. This season, I feel like the girls went into the house and they were like, we're gonna have boyfriends. But then Big Brother was like, let's have ladies and then let's have males that side. Isolation really formed this group. And then from that day, they feel like they had to defend each other. They had to be same people who will unite against the villain, Miss Thandeka Shabalala. And that was a good thing for them, because in that group, they had the privileged Liema Panzi, the well-experienced connected Neliswa, the dancer, very resilient Trixie, the smart young Didi. That group has everything in them. With those qualities, they come out of the house working together, needing all these success together, making sure that they take along each other whenever they can. We see Lee Cooper, we see the Magnum, we see Didi with Liema at Honor. I will not be surprised if Didi next year, if Honor is about to launch a new phone, you'll see Didi there also influencing with Liema. So this is one group that I'm saying they were done spontaneously. The group came together spontaneously, but then they managed to stay true to their values of women empowerment, and even outside the house they show us women empowerment and sticking together as girls. This is a girls group. I have your back, you have my back. We keep pushing. And even though social media, I think they want to create a rift between Nelisa and Didi. And Didi is, not Didi. Nelisa is the one who's going to say, let's have level head about this, because I've been in this space. I'm the older one. Let me be mature about this. And then we keep moving. People saying that Didi doesn't like Nelisa. We're not sure about that, guys. It might be your suspicions, but we're not sure. Do you think Bandana Boys are better than Mean Girls? And if you are in a fight, will you choose Mean Girls to defend you or Bandana Boys? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do comment in the comment section. I'll see you tomorrow.